Good evening and attention all stations. This is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey. Welcome to the Sunday night edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net here on the VE3 ZOE repeater. I'll be your host tonight. My name is Mike Alpha Charlie, coming to you from the West Hamilton Mountain. Bill's a little under the weather, so we're going to take it up and give everybody ample chance to check in with us tonight. The net is currently on the summer schedule, Sunday and Tuesday on the repeater, on Thursday on our simplex frequency of 446.125, and of course the other nets in the local area that we support, Monday with the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club, UHF VHF net at 7 o'clock on the NCF repeater, and their 40 meter net at 8 o'clock on 7100. On Wednesday, the Burlington Amateur Radio Club at 7:30 on I forget the name of the repeater, but nonetheless, 7:30 on the Burlington Amateur Radio Club, and then at 8 o'clock we check in with Chuck for the Amateur Radio Exchange Group, lasting through till 10 p.m. and wrapping up the week with the Friday night rag chew right here on this VE3 ZOE repeater. Anyways, let's take a quick quiet standby for any time sensitive mobile or priority traffic stations. Nothing heard. Okay, let's crack her open. Today is day 2 of moving, so it wasn't me moving, it was one of my family. So just relaxing here and trying to let all the kinks work themselves out so I can get back to work tomorrow. Anyways, anybody anywhere, if you got a valid call sign, I want to hear from you, and come on in and say hello.
Victor Alpha 3 Bravo Tango, VA3WPG.
There's a good start. Very good. We'll start with Albert. How was camping and all the rest of that fun stuff? And are you back to Barrie tomorrow?
Well, it was rough, man. It was rough. I'm not gonna lie. The week before I was off, it was weird. I was sick for like 2 weeks, man. It was just a weird thing. I had so just before the holidays there, I had a fever. Off and on through the week, couldn't shake it off. Just taking Tylenol and got rid, keep it at bay. And then the week of camping, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I was done. Like I had a fever, my lymph nodes on both sides of my neck were swollen. I had a sore throat. I had to call my doctor, get some antibiotics. Yeah, it was a rough week. Got to enjoy Thursday, Friday, the last 2 days. So I got a lot of rest. How's that? And then, of course, my phone broke down the Friday, of the work week, which I don't care. It is what it is. And I just got it repaired today. Something to do with a cable inside. I don't know. But anyways, it got repaired. I know, it's just a rough week. Back over to you there, Max, VA3BT.
Well, very good. You're going back to work for a rest then. I trust the traffic is going to be good to you on the way up to Barrie tomorrow. And good to hear you back in the city and over the hump. Goodness knows what's going around these days. We're not going to talk about having another epidemic or anything like that. And I trust the rest of the family was able to enjoy the great outdoors while you were recovering.
Yeah, no, the wife was fine. She was good. Myself, like I said, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday were rough ones. Thursday, Friday, it was actually a lot better after the antibiotics there. Still taking those. I'll be taking those till Thursday, but I'm 100% better. Hey, what are you going to do? You win some, you lose some. I'd rather be sick at camping anyways. You can get a lot of rest there than at work, right?
Yeah, but, when you're taking vacation time, it's supposed to be enjoyment time, but if enjoyment equals feeling better, then I'm glad you had that rest and relaxation. All right, Albert. All the best for your trip tomorrow, and we'll keep thinking of you throughout the week. Keep the nets streamed on YouTube, so you get a chance to check in with friends and like-minded individuals. Anyways, let's pop over to Dundas / Ancaster and pick up Chris, VA3 Whiskey Papa Golf.
Well, good evening, everybody. VA3 WPG. Ain't got much going on today. I think I did the rundown on yesterday during my imaginary check-in or my fake check-in on yesterday. It did not happen, but relaxing day today. Slept a good chunk of it today. Dropping one in for the check-in. I gotta say, POTA's getting pretty quick with the award. I got my award today. And yeah, other than that, call sign to the list for tonight. Anything else comes up, I'll chime back in. VA3 WPG.
Thank you very much, Chris. Appreciate your check-in, and glad you had a good radio day. Well, actually, you had a pretty good radio weekend. Lots of stuff going on, and your station's doing a fine job into the repeater tonight. Keep up the good work. And yeah, it was kind of fun last night to throw out my call sign at 7 p.m. and see how many people I can confuse. But I did say it wasn't a net, so. And I had, I think I had 5 non-check-ins for my non-net. That was fun. Nice to say hello to folks. That's about it. Anyways, recognizing VA3NCA, as well as, didn't I see Chuck in there? Maybe not. But Guy is definitely in there from Ottawa. Good evening to you as well. And yeah, trust your studying is going well. Keep up the good work there. All right, let's keep things rolling along. Lots of time for everybody. VA3IMW standing by and waiting for any further check-ins.
VA3NFG mobile. VA3IUK.
Okay, and we got a mobile, and we got somebody else who shouldn't be talking. All right. Good evening, Steve. We'll start with you. How you doing?
Good, Mac. Good evening to you and everybody on the net here. I just came outside. I'm at work here, so I just stepped out for my 7 o'clock break and heard the net going there. So I'm probably an in and out there, Mac, as I'll be going back in to, well, actually, hockey closed, so another 45 minutes or so, and I'll be back mobile. I'm sure the net will be over by then, but that's okay. So the Deer Parks weekend ends at 8 p.m. tonight, is that right?
Yeah, QSL. Support Your Parks weekend would be over as of 0 Zulu, which is 8 p.m. So I didn't get my activation in this weekend either. Don't worry about it. But I did make my hunting contacts. So yeah, family needed me for other things, and now I just need to put my feet up and relax. Let the aches and pains go away all by themselves. Anyways, of course, if you really, really want to hurry, you could dash over to Albion Falls and get 10 quick ones in the log. But nonetheless, you said 45 minutes you're going to be on the road, which means you finish work at 8 o'clock. Roger?
Yeah, that's the Roger, Mac. I'm out of here at 8 o'clock, and that's exactly when that ends. Yeah, I was wondering if I could make some time to get out, get a quick activation, but that's okay. We hunted last night from home there, probably probably made about 20 parks last night. I don't know how many of them are unique, but in any case, I did get my award, so that's all that counts. Yeah, it served the purpose for this weekend, so I'm sure I got a few I didn't have before, but I'm still working on my 2,000. I think I need another about 180 or so to make 2,000 unique parks. So, yeah, that's about it, Mac. We'll drop it there, and I'll say 73s for now, and we'll catch up with you later. VA3IMW, VA3NFG.
Okay, thanks, Steve. Appreciate it. And let's bring in the guy that shouldn't be talking, VE3IUK. Hey, Bill. Do you have a few words for us?
Yeah, very quickly. I just wanted to say it sounds like I've got what Albert had, only words. So we're going to the doctor tomorrow. That's it. 7-3. Just wanted to give you a quick check-in.
All right, very good. Yeah, get those antibiotics or whatever else you need in order to beat this thing down. Hopefully it didn't infect Chris yesterday.
I hope not.
Anyways, there you go, Chris. If you start to feel symptoms, maybe a quick dash to the doctor for some antibiotics to cure you of the Bill disease. All right. Thanks again for your check-in, Bill, and hopefully you're on the mend quickly. Stand by for any further check-ins. Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey on behalf of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. Okay, your audio's extremely low. You're doing a fine job into the repeater. You're going to need to come back. Get right up on the mic like it's your friend. VA3WH something. All right. Is that Matt? You stepped out of the sweet spot. Now you're dropping the repeater. Yeah, you got to stand still, face the repeater. It's up here on the West Mountain. And hopefully your next transmission, everybody will hear every little bit. That was much better. Much better. Yeah, very good. Certainly appreciate your check-in tonight. What was the highlight of your weekend? Very good. Very good. Yeah. Outside, this was a good weekend for being outside. Absolutely. Actually, I was outside too, and I can tell from the little bit of sunburn I got around my neck. And that's nice to get a little vitamin D, but maybe sometimes a little too much. Anyways, certainly appreciate your check-in tonight, and just wondering if you have any other traffic for the net. All right, traffic for the net would be any other information you want to share for your final. Sounds like somebody's battery went flat. All right, thanks again. Certainly hoping to hear from you on Tuesday. And let's take another quick standby. What's this question I see? I see Mac in on FM. Okay. Yes, FM. Yes, these repeaters operate in FM mode, which is why they're so quiet and the audio is so nice, whereas sideband or AM tends to be a little bit noisier, but makes better usage of the power. So if you're not really trying to get a long distance, FM mode is very clear. And yeah, that's why UHF and VHF is typically FM. You can run sideband on these bands as well, but things are a little noisier. Thanks for your question, Guy. So, geez, I'm doing it now. Wade, I'm going to smack you. Guy, my sincerest apologies. Yes, one of my rules is get the name right, and I broke my own rule. Okay, Guy, thank you very much, and keep up the good work on your studying. And Wade is going to blame Larry, and Larry's going to blame his other brother, Larry. All right, now I'm definitely going to take a standby and see who else is out there wants to say hello.
VA3NCA. VA3CJZ.
Okay, we'll take Wade first and then go over and say hello to Charles. Good evening, Wade. How did you do at the park? Sounded like you got busy there for a little while. And how did you fare with your light sensitivity while you were out and about?
VA3IMW, VA3NCA. Good. I'm kind of glad I went out. I probably wasn't the best idea, but other than the eyesight, I'm feeling fine, and so that makes it extra hard to sit around and do nothing. And I'm going on a few days of that, so I'm that and Support Your Park weekend. I figured I'd risk it, so I picked a park right behind my place, right off the Great Trail that I do have lots of shade, and I set myself up under there. Just so that if I realized or if I found that I was pushing myself too much, I could bail and get home quick. But did okay. The eye is no worse than it was before I started, so and it is better than it was earlier in the week. So I think that's okay. The activation was good. Times were a little tough for my little. I have the little kid radio, the QMX that I built a while back. So this was its first time out, and it's only 4 or 5 watts. It's quite a little guy. It's about the size of a deck of cards, and so nonetheless, I got 13 contacts, and it was amazing. The propagation was really odd. It was a lot of QSB. Things came and went, but when they were there, even on 4 or 5 watts, I got out to Colorado, I got out to Florida, Texas a couple times, all over the place. The map did show a weird one for Bill out in Newfoundland, which I thought was interesting. I got Bill on 2 meters, and I think what happened was Polo. I think at one point in time I tried to hunt somebody from the spotting page and it pre-populated the amount, and then when I couldn't hunt the guy, he couldn't hear me back. I overtyped Bill's call sign in the field, and it still put him down as being in a couple of Newfoundland parks. So I fixed that up in the logs before I submitted, but it did make for a kind of a strange map, because I thought, I don't remember getting a Newfoundland call sign. But anyways, nonetheless, it was a good time. I did manage to get the activation in, so that was good.
Excellent. Yeah, you're one up on me. As I said, spending the time helping my daughter move over the last couple of days. Just not enough time left in the day, and to get groceries and gas and all the rest of that stuff. So my activation for parks, Support Your Parks weekend, went incomplete. So I'm going to have to double down and make sure the next one around I don't miss. Anyways, so while you're convalescing, you're going to be working from home, so you can save all your energy and get that eye down to a point where it's not going to bother you, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. I've got the LED lights that shine down on my work surface. I've got them covered so that the work surface is a little dimmer than usual. When I'm in it, but anyways, not as bright as it usually is. So dimmer than usual. And that helps. That helps a lot. The light sensitivity is helped by I can't remember the name of the drops, but anyways. It makes me look, I don't know, it's a good thing I shouldn't drive with this light sensitivity right now, because if somebody stopped me and looked at me, one eye pupil is huge and the other eye pupil is normal size. I swear it's just the response from the eye drops, nothing else. But anyways, they are helping. I can actually see again, which is always nice, but hopefully in a couple weeks when I see the specialist, they'll be in a state where they can actually do whatever test they need to do to get to the bottom of what's going on. I trust that we'll figure it out. But for now, it's dimly lit rooms and hourly drops in the eyes.
Still hourly. That doesn't make for a good night's sleep. All right, Wade. I trust all stays well. The eyes are something that we all cherish. So hope for the best hope for a quick and speedy recovery there.
Yeah, thanks. I'm sure. It's 2 weeks of hourly drops during the day only, actually. When I go to bed, there's some gel that you put in your eye. But they were out of it at the pharmacy, so I get that tomorrow morning when they reopen. So it's hourly drops while I'm awake, and when I go to bed, it's a gel, which I'm sure is going to be really comfortable. But you know what? A lot more comfortable than having this go untreated. So I'm fine with it overall. We'll get through this. The radio day was pretty interesting. A lot of QSB, and at least I got 13 contacts. The little radio was good on 14, on 20 meters, and on 17 meters, which the only other band I could really play with the antenna I had was 40. But there's something wrong with it on 40. When I talk into it, it gets a good SWR match and everything, but when I talk into it on 40, I get a lot of audio feedback. So I got to figure that one out. But 20 and 17 worked really well on the little thing. So that was a fun build, and it seems like it's maybe going to be a fun radio to play with. Anyways, I'll let you pick up some others. I'm sure they're lining up back there, and thanks for picking me up. VA3MCA, back to you.
Okay, very good. And I'm pretty sure you're running one of those non-resonant antennas, which I still can't figure out. All right, let's move along and say hello to Charles, VA3CJZ.
Hey, bonsoir tout le monde. Charles ici dans le Hamilton. Good evening, everyone. VA3CJZ. Let's see now. Where do I start? Oh, first of all, I'm glad to hear that Pirate Wade is on the mend. At least things are not worse. So that's always good news. So just gotta really pay attention to doing what they tell you to do, and if it's working, then that's a good thing. Other than that, let's see now. I did get a park. Actually, I got two. One of them was Dave, VA3IMW, and so I figured, like many times, I only get one contact for the Support Your Parks weekend. It's weird, but I've done that on multiple occasions, and so I know for a fact Dave is going to submit his entries, and so he did, and I got my award already, and that's good. Other than that, been doing stuff around the house. Yesterday I finished my grass cutting mission, and now I spent last night and today appreciating the freshly cut grass, both in the front and backyard.
weed whacker all done, and you feel good looking at a nice trimmed lawn. Today I did manage to contact, I think it was a young lady, but it came up as a man's name in Curacao, which is at an island on the northern tip of South America. I'm sure many of you have made contact there as well. And so for me, that's about as far as I've gotten in the last little while, considering the band conditions. So been active, and not too, conditions haven't led me to hear many stations. Oh, and this morning I got a hold of the VA3 Whiskey Echo repeater in Scarborough. They have a net every Sunday morning at 10:30, and so I figured I'd jump in there and say hello. I was scanning the bands, and it normally never stops there, and sure enough, it did. And I had to enter the code, the tone to get in, but I got an S9 on that repeater, which is great, and that's 70 kilometers away from me, according to QRZ, or 43 point. Where did I lose it?
43 point.
5 miles. I did it, Mac. You can put a notch on the timeout. Let's see now. Yeah, so 70 kilometers or 43.5 miles, which a lot of people were surprised. They were asking me, "Are you running power?" I'm just doing what the radio does. So they're surprised that I get out and I'm not on top of the escarpment. So that's always a nice pat on the back. Back to you.
Yeah, there's always a satisfaction when your station does a fairly decent job, which is why I spent a lot of time bouncing around to every net I could possibly find. When I originally, I think it was when I first set up that big tram antenna, the one that Greg was running out there in Simcoe. But even now with the X200, same thing. It's nice to pop in once in a while and yeah, I got to the point where I was attending so many nets that there was no time for anything else. So kind of crazy. So I dialed way back, and I just do a kind of a spot check in different regions and pop in and surprise them once in a while, say hello, and then vanish for another few months. But good on you. Yeah, Scarborough, I guess the nice thing from Hamilton to Scarborough, the north shore of Lake Ontario, as you go up to the upper areas where Highway 5 runs across Dundas Street, the elevation increases. So hopefully their repeater is placed somewhere strategically above the level of the land, so you don't have a lot of difficulty with buildings and other stuff in the way. But yeah, your station is well placed, and you've done a good job at installing those antennas. So you've already got a good track record of not really DXing, but fairly good distance simplex abilities out of your station there, Chuck.
Yeah, thanks, Mac. I feel like I also maximize my situation, and not too many big buildings around me. And the only thing, VHF, UHF really doesn't affect too much in the noise department as opposed to DX on the HF bands. But yeah, I do pretty well on simplex. And like I said, I was getting the repeater at an S9, solid S9, and there was only a slight bit of noise coming in with their transmission. So I'm kind of the same as you there, Mac. I like to pop in once in a while, say hi, and do some distance check-ins on various nets going on. Like you said, man, if you attended all the nets that were on, you'd have to wear some Depends, like at the casino. Okay, I'll pass it back to you, Mac.
Depends. That's funny. There's dedication for you. All right. Speaking of which, I haven't popped in and said hello to the guys on the Sky Repeater in a good long time. Maybe that's a good chance to do that. All right, Chuck, certainly appreciate your check-in tonight. And remember, the Oopsie Net doesn't happen tomorrow night. So next net will be our chance to pop in and say hello to Marty. Let's see. 7:31 is what the atomic clock says. Lots of time for everybody and everybody anywhere. If you got a call sign, I want to hear you say hello.
VA3LBI.
VE3LBI, VA3IMW. I have no idea what happened with Brian today. Can you fill us in?
No, sir. Nothing at all. Haven't heard a word. Don't know what's up. Maybe he's just enjoying himself with the day. Like I said, he was bringing his daughter in, and she was going to meet up with her friend. So I don't know. Not a word. I messaged him a couple times through a Discord. Nothing back. So how was your moving day today? Did you get finished? You got some more tinkering to do still? Okay, I'm finished.
We got finished. One additional trailer load. We had a bunch of totes that we had stored in our basement here, and then went back to the scene of the crime to load up the rest of the trailer. So, yeah, 2 full solid loads, and it's all done. And again, let me give my largest thumbs up for the guys out in Grimsby. Their trailer equipment is just amazing. And so I still have a 6x10 trailer sitting in my driveway until next Saturday morning when I can take it back. So if anybody happens to need a trailer for moving something between now and then, let me know. You need a 2-inch ball and good parking skills. But yeah, that's all done. So yeah, I worked Brian last night on wherever he was. Yeah, he went down to Pier 4. So we were able to make contact with him. And once things got moving, he was busy with a lot of folks from the sunny south. But yeah, I didn't see anything on Discord as far as any additional activities that he was going to progress into. I know Dave had messaged him indicating that he called it Albion Falls. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, Albion was a forfer that he should try and check out. But yeah, I haven't heard or seen anything of it. Anyways, what else is going on with Larry? What did you barbecue tonight?
I took the drive over and picked up a pizza.
Oh, that's so unlike you. It's usually barbecuing this, that, and the other. And I guess we all get a chance to enjoy a good sloppy pizza. Do you have a pizza place of choice, or do you just go down and dirty with the national brands?
No, pizza place over here. I really like his pizza. He's an Italian that makes the pizza. Been doing it for a long time, man. He makes a great pizza. It's not a very thick crust. It's not real thin. It's just the right, not too much sauce. The whole issue. But he, like I say, he just makes a really nice pizza. So went over there and picked it up, and it's fairly good, reasonable price. Extra large, 3 toppings. I think it was like $23.
Not too bad at all. Yeah. Yeah, there's a place over here on Paradise and Stone Church. They've got some really decent 2 for and 3 for deals. We usually end up with a couple of large. We do one Hawaiian, and the other one I kind of go crazy with hot sausage and red peppers, and on the other half I go chicken and black olives, and yeah, like you say, it's a combination of a really good crust and the right distribution of pizza and sauce. The toppings, I mean, that's for your own taste, but yep, um, one of those necessary evils. You got to reward yourself with a good slab of pizza once in a while. Very good. And Brenda's still getting around?
Yep, still getting around. She was actually just finished her walk. She just came in the door here and went into the house. So, yep, she's getting around. What is it, Tuesday? Tuesday she starts her physio again. So we'll see how that goes.
Very good. Nowhere to go but up. Excellent, Larry. Okay, well, certainly appreciate your check-in tonight. Any other traffic before we move along?
Nope, that's it, Mac. Thanks for doing it, and been listening along for a bit there, so I'll say 7 for everybody. VA3IMW LORC.
Thank you very many. And let's take another quick standby, see if anybody else is interested in checking into the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. This is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey, your host for tonight. Come on in and say hi. All right, nothing heard. 7:37 is what the atomic clock says, and we'll stick a fork in it there and call her quits. And thank you all for your check-ins tonight. I trust that Bill will be back in fine form in nothing short of a blink of an eye, or a shake of a lamb's tail. Other than that, everybody stay healthy and don't say COVID. COVID 25. Wow, wouldn't that be? No, just pretend I didn't say that. Okay, guys, everybody who's been checking in on YouTube, also don't forget to like and subscribe. Certainly appreciate the participation on the chat. Guy from Ottawa, again, my sincerest apologies for what Wade and Larry made me do. 7 3s, one and all, and we'll return this repeater back to normal amateur use, and we'll be back here on Tuesday night. 7 3s. That's how we say goodbye. Oh, there's somebody slipping in under the wire. VE3ZJC. I thought you'd be on the road by now.
No, sir. It helps when you want to check in a net that your handy-talkie is configured properly. Apparently, I bungered it up the last time I was programming it and totally botched everything for ZOE here. And for hitting the road, yeah, that's not until Wednesday morning that I start heading out of use.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, there was all kinds of people doing really nasty things to our ears today. I know Wade came on with an HT that had a Roger beep on the tail end of it, and it just made the hair on the back of my neck stand right up. But I know I also heard somebody came in to the repeater trying to do something digital, and the ZOE repeater gets angry when that happens. Anyways, yes, so Wednesday is the leave date, so you're going to be back in on the net Tuesday evening?
Roger. I should be in Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. I won't on weekend, so a whole lot of driving, office visits, stuff like that. So, yep, it's going to be busy, but won't be around. I'll try and keep up with you guys on the YouTube as much as I can. Other than that, sir, just wanted to get my name in the log for you. Thanks for doing this on Mac, and I'll send it back. VE3ZJC.
Very good. Yeah, certainly appreciate saying hello. Okay, Jason, you're number N, and we'll make it a wrap right there. The repeater is now officially back to normal amateur use, and we'll end the stream as well. 7 3s, 1 and all. That's how we say goodbye.